within the Israelite community, because the Israelite community, the Most High is all about controversy, man.
Yep.
You know, and that spirit of controversy is even within these other Israelite camps, man.
Yep.
So that, because that contentious spirit, the Most High has, because the Lord is the man of war, man. So it's all about a warlike state. You know, even within the fight within yourself, you're fighting spirits every single day. You know, because there's a battle. So Esau knew he had to take us down. This is really how you take down the whole world, because Jake has an influence on the whole world through their culture, through their food, through their influence. The Moabites, what the fuck the Moabites did? They don't do anything. They're set up to be either slaves to Esau or slaves to Jacob. All right, because really the story is only really about Jacob and Esau. Everybody else are just fillers. Okay. So at one point in time, Esau was going to have the whole planet Earth, but that was a short time, and this is the time that we're in now. And then what? Jacob's going to come back into that full blessing where we're going to get the planet Earth, okay? And we're going to rule the planet Earth in righteousness, not like this bullshit, okay? This is bullshit, man. All right, and Esau continues to oppress us. And who does he oppress the most? He oppressed the Israelites. Yep. And now all of a sudden, everybody else is feeling the heat. Motherfucker, we've been feeling the heat for the last 500 years. All right? Jake's always been oppressed. Now the Moabites are oppressed. Now Ishmael's oppressed. Now Esau's oppressed. Esau's oppressed. Now he's rallying against his own self. Because he can't even take the heat. Well, you know what? Why don't you just work harder? Why don't you get another job? Stop complaining.
Get 3 jobs.
Okay? Treat your wife better so she won't run out with another black or Hispanic. Okay? Stop making a goddamn excuse. Alright, but when it comes to Jake does wrong. But Esau, he does right. Just like that shooter down there in Thousand Oaks. Or he had PTSD. And you know, I was talking to one of my clients about it. She was even upset. There's since he was a white man, they said he had PTSD, but if it would have been, I was like, yeah, you know how it is. I said, if it would have been me, I would have been a thug. You know what I mean? But this is the world we live in. Who cares though? This world about this world is done. It's through. All right, like Elder was saying, our mind is somewhere totally different. All right, we're just going through the motions, so to speak, going to work, doing this, doing that, buying groceries. Okay, because our mind is on the heavens. Okay, the scripture say, "Ye are from beneath, I am from above." It's like, I took it. Jay got something.
So Revelations 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet.
Well, about 350 years. Okay, because we went down. Oh yeah, you know what? Get 2 Thessalonians. Okay, we went down as a people, but now we coming up. Hey, started from the bottom. Now we gonna make it to the top. And that's ultimately what's happening right now. That's why Esau's so messed up. All right, because look, his woman is leaving him. His children want to be like Steph Curry, LeBron James. All right, Esau's being outed out as a homosexual. Esau is coming against Esau. You got the left going against the right going against the left, conservatives going against this. All right, you got the far right, you got the far left. You have so much contention within Esau. How could his kingdom stand? Go ahead, bro.
And they stood upon their feet.
So now we're standing upon our feet. Hey, if you get Psalms 50, start at 21. Go ahead.
And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them with something.
Now, great fear is falling upon the whole world. Great fear, particularly on the elites of society. Those are the ones who are really scared. Because look, Esau built up this society where you got freedom of speech, you can do this, you can do that. But he did not take in consideration, okay, that the Israelites were going to come up in the last days. All right, and if they are, he's trying to send agents in. You got agents in the camp. People writing reports. Okay, this is what this brother does. This is what this brother. You can't stop it. This is something that you can't stop. You can't stop the prophecy. Why? Is because you know what? Real quick, I know I'm jumping. Real quick, Isaiah 46:10. Real quick, because it said the Lord's counsel is going to stand. All right, this is part of the Lord's counsel. All right, it don't matter how many times we try to run away from doing this. We got to do this. Jeremiah 1 and 5. Before I formed thee, all right, before I knew thee, before I formed thee, I forget.
Before I formed thee, I knew thee.
Before, exactly, the water. All right, and he sanctified and ordained us to be a prophet unto the nations. And what did Jeremiah say? Ah, Lord, I can't speak. I mean, no. You're gonna speak. I'm gonna put these words in your mouth, and you're gonna go out and you're gonna go speak.
The same thing that that Moses said.
Right.
Hey, I got your brother Aaron.
I'm slow of speech. I can't really speak. Hey, you know what? Here, like I got your brother here. He gonna speak for you. Yes, so the Lord, he doesn't justify the elect from not speaking, going out.
Okay.
All right. He forces you to go out. Read that real quick.
Jeremiah 46:10. Declaring the end from the beginning.
Jeremiah, declaring the end from the beginning. Go ahead.
And from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done.
Right, because from the ancient times, the ancient prophets knew that there was going to be an end of the world. And that's why all the ancient prophets asked, say, Lord, will at this time will thou restore the kingdom to Israel? Or is this when you're going to come back? No. This is not the time that we're going to come. That's why we get the 2 Thessalonians. Right. But now we're in that time. Hey, look, we're in the last reincarnation. Okay? We ain't got to go through this bullshit too much longer, man. Waking up in the morning, going buying groceries, dealing with these whores out here, dealing with the so-called white man, dealing with the other nation, these fucking heathens. We ain't going to have to deal with that. We're going to be ruling over all you fucking people, all right? That's right. You're going to be under us. And that's according to the Bible. And that's offensive to the world, all right? It's not offensive to us, it's the gospel to us. It's good news to us. Go ahead.
Say, my counsel shall stand.
So this is the counsel of YAHAWASHI'S. This is not something that we're doing. All right, this is what the Lord wants. The Lord, he wants to systematically destruct America as we speak. And then he wants his prophets to speak about it before it happens and to commentate why it's happening. Yep. While the rest of the world, they bug out even more and more. Here it is, more judgment is coming to the earth, and more people are in a festive spirit. Yep. All right, more people are going out to party. More people are going on drugs. More people are diving heavier into the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes.
Yep. I was gonna add. And here it is the air quality is trash, man. You're literally risking your health stepping out here. Yeah, that's not stopping these people from coming outside being demons today, man. Especially not these wicked ass women, you know.
Right, nothing's gonna stop these people but a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when all bets are off.
Yep.
All right, when he shuts down the society, and we see where it's going, man. Trump is that guy, man. Lord's will, he is the guy. You see how stout this guy is? All right, the Lord couldn't have picked a better person. If he did pick another person, he ain't gonna even be better than Trump. I don't see it. You know, but at the same time, that's not going to disregard America's going to be destroyed. America's not going to be destroyed. The same thing is going to happen. All right, and Lord's will, we're going to keep prophesying about it. Okay, why you people suffer? You're done on that? Yeah, a little more.
My counsel shall stand.
Yep.
I will do all my pleasure.
Yeah, so this is the Lord's pleasure, man. It's the Lord's pleasure for us to come out here, foolishness and preaching, like the brothers were going into, and for you people to walk right past us.
Yep.
All right, and not be able to understand what's going on, or if you do understand, the Most High will just take it away from you, or He'll put the Spirit, He'll harden your heart.
Yes.
Just as He hardened Pharaoh's heart. Pharaoh saw Egypt breaking down. He saw it. Moses was telling him this was going to happen before it happened, and then it happened. And he'll bug out, and then what happened? The Lord will harden his heart. Because the Lord, he wants to destroy America, all right? He wants to make his power known. This is about the Lord's power being known, okay? Okay, we're done there. Now,
Yeah, I got something.
or that first, oh yeah, you know what? Bring that out, and then we'll bring that out.
It's 2 Thessalonians 2, third verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, the falling away. Hey man, hey look, we went through that falling away. You know, during that time, the prophets wanted this place to go down, but it wasn't time. Now it's time. Okay? So get 2 Ezra 9. Now it's time. All right, this is the time. This is the time that we all been waiting for. All right, and it's only everything's increasing as we speak. Like I said, I was speaking earlier through the Spirit. We were talking about how this place is prolifically getting worse and worse by the second, by the week. All right, the days are speeding up even quicker. More judgment is going out. People's minds, they're getting mind fucked, so to speak, because because they can't wrap their minds around what's going on. Everything's moving. It's moving so quick. All right, like Esau's he makes these commercials, right? He makes these shows where every 2 to 5 seconds there's another angle. It's because he knows that you're gonna lose your attention span. So he's giving you something new, and then you can't even really focus on what you just saw. So you just always just consuming. So that's how the Most High is doing. He's hitting you with a wildfire, then he hit you with a mass shooting, then he's gonna hit you with a tornado, then he's gonna hit you with a hailstorm, then he's gonna hit you with talks of Iran going to war with America. There's gonna be more talks of Russia going to war with America.
More chariot sightings.
More chariot sightings. Okay? Just nothing but judgment going out. More signs in heaven. All right? Everything is being more is being more evident. It's being more plain. Everything is being manifest. Read that. Second Ezra 9, and then whole Habakkuk 2. Well, we're in Second Thessalonians. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, keep going.
All right, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
Esau. Yep. The damn devil himself. All right. Who else is that talking about? Huh? It's talking about Esau. He's the one who puts his face in front of everybody, the whole world, and says, "I'm God." Oh, like the apostle Elder Israelite, he was going into how that chariot site, the cigar-shaped chariot site. You had a so-called expert in the field say, no, that wasn't a UFO. He disregarded that. So what are the people gonna say? Oh no, that wasn't a UFO. Or the Most High, he's gonna make things manifest. Well, it tells you that all the eyes are gonna see Yahawashi when he comes back in a multitude of chariots. What expert does Esau have? All right. What expert does Esau have that's gonna try to disregard that? Hey, real quick, get Obadiah the 1st chapter. I believe start at 6. Just real quick, you know, we jumping, but we gonna hit it real quick. Because the Lord said he destroyed the wise men. It's just gonna go into it. It's all good, brother. You just gotta do 100 burpees afterwards. That's all. See? You gotta do, and when you do the burpee, you gotta do 2 push-ups on the way down. It's all good.
Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hid things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy.
You know what? It says, Slakia. Yeah, get that one, but I thought I was. Just keep going.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Well, that's one thing that Esau didn't take consideration. That the nations that he fed, they're going to turn against them. Oh, like Japan. Japan going to turn against you, man. They're already having talks. Xi Jinping and Shinzo Abe. They're already having talks coming together, squashing their beef, so to speak. That's a direct violation of being confederate with Esau. That's an act of war. Okay. Oh yeah, it goes into it. Yeah, it's gonna go into it. Yeah, it's gonna go into it. Go ahead.
There is none understanding in him.
There's no understanding in Esau. Go ahead.
Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord,
that's the one,
even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
Esau's being destroyed. The wise men, he got to make up shit. More, he got to make up shit more than he already made up. Because, hey, when you tell a lie, you got to keep telling lies to keep the lie going. So now people are like questioning, like, what are you talking about? Well, you just said that. No, you know that. You know what? Now we now we have more technology. Now we're more technology has advanced. What we just said that was different. This is a new age, and people are gonna eat it up. But the Lord, he's destroying the wise counsel, the wise men out of Edom. Because you're not, see, look, when you see thousands of chariots, there's no other excuse that you can use. There's nothing that you can say. Okay, there's nothing you can tell the people that's gonna make the people believe you. And that's part of why they're gonna revolt against you. Because everybody's gonna find out that everything they were told was a lie. Go ahead.
They're gonna inquire for the prophets then.
Slakia?
They're going to inquire for the prophets by then.
Right. And they're going to get kicked in the mouth.
Yeah.
A lot of them you're going to get put to death in that day. All right, go ahead.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau.
So what's happening right now is the understanding out of the mount of Esau, being Esau's power structure is being crumbling down. Because what's happening is you have these so-called natural disasters and things that are happening that he cannot quantify. Okay, he can't put into a box saying, oh, this is the reason why it's happening. Like this weather system, even though he controls the weather, he's still getting tripped up by the Most High. Because the Most High is the one who controls everything, not Edom. All right, and now everybody's seeing that Esau is not a god. He's just a lowly man. Okay, the Lord's man on top of that, in the planet Earth, and he fooled the whole world. Now that veil is being uncovered for him being the devil. Well, it says that the mystery of iniquity, okay, is being revealed. Who's the mystery of iniquity? Esau, man, the son of perdition. All right, go ahead.
And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed.
Yeah, Teman of the Germans, which just represents Esau, the top Edomites, the smartest Edomites. Even they're going to be like the astrophysicists, so-called high-level economists, all right, the so-called intellectuals of Esau. They're going to be confounded in that day. And they're being confounded right now because look, where's all the elites at? Where's all the high-level intellectuals? Won't they come break down the scriptures the right way? They can't. It's why? Because you can't break down this book unless it was given unto you. All right? And the Lord has the base things of this world to confound the wise of this world. All right? The so-called Yale and Duke and Princeton high-level teachers.
Yep.
All right, they'll get confounded out of the scriptures. They don't notice it wasn't given unto them. All right, the understanding of this Bible, which the Lord, he said he declared the end from the beginning. This was only given unto the prophets. Okay? And it's not that something that we went in and we were toiling in the scriptures, meditating, sustaining from meats, and then we found out what this. No, the Lord, he actually had to open us up by his men that he set up before us. Okay? By his teachers. All right, and then what happens? Then you become a teacher. You get on the level, and then you become a teacher. And then that's how the word it grows. And this is where we're at now. You see camps are popping up. More people know that they're the Israelites. And then what's happening? The destruction is coming now. It tells you that in Matthew the 24th chapter that his word will be preached around the whole planet Earth. Then the end is going to come. So now look, the elect is being sealed. Yep. So just as those 4 angels that were holding back the destruction, hey, the Lord gonna let them angels say, hey, let it go. You know? And then what's happening? More and more destruction is happening. Ultimately, that last destruction, America being destroyed. That was pretty much it on that. But now then we'll go back to that one.
I'll bring it out. Revelation chapter 7 verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth.
Yeah, holding that destruction. All right, go ahead.
That the wind should not blow on the earth nor on the sea.
Well, that destroying wind. All right, that nuclear wind. All right, the Lord is holding that back because there's certain things that need to take place. Oh, like the RFID microchip. Yep. That has to be fully implemented, and that's coming soon. We can see that the Lord is going to push the chip. Hey, because really it's the Lord who pushes the chip. All right, the Lord is going to push the chip. All right, and then that's how we know that, hey man, we're out of here. But we know even now that we're out of here. All right, that's why, hey, you got to be in this word, because look, the world is totally given into sin. Okay, totally given into the flesh. And the only way to come back to that, you gotta be in the spirit. You gotta be walking in the spirit at all times of the day. You can't. There's no point in time of the day and night that you're supposed to take that armor off. Once you take that armor off, you are totally susceptible to Satan and his fiery darts. Okay, you're supposed to have that sword of spirit. You're supposed to have the chest plates of righteousness. You're supposed to have that shield of the faith. All right, your feet are supposed to be shod with the preparation of the saints. Or your loins are supposed to be girded with truth, supposed to have the helmet of salvation, and pretty much you're supposed to be engulfed in the spirit of YAHAWASHI'S. Okay, and it's understanding. If you don't have that, you're gonna get caught up out here. And we see where this world is going. We see the looks on these people's faces that don't know what's going on. They're totally oblivious. The Lord is gonna come back and kill them. Okay, go ahead.
Holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Right, until we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. Again, Ezekiel the 9th chapter. Okay? Because if you don't have that exemption from judgment, you're going to be judged. And that's basically what it comes down to, is either YAHAWASHI'S bestowing mercy upon you. Okay? So the Lord, he has angels holding back the total destruction. But he didn't say, but he said it in 2 Ezra 15 that he's going to send plagues on Egypt again. So right now we're going through the plagues of Egypt, just as in the ancient Egypt. Okay? Just as in the ancient Egypt, who was getting plagued the most? It was the Egyptians. So-called white men. They're being plagued now. That's why this whole world is crumbling right before you people's eyes. But you people are just numb reprobates. So you don't even understand what's going on. The scriptures say that evil men understand not judgment. Okay? So you don't understand the judgment of the Lord. All right, the Lord, he chastised us to get us back on that straight path, that straight gate. And when you go into the word straight, when you look at the etymology of it, one of the words is constrained. So the Lord, he got us on a very tight rope. He's constraining us from diving into the world. What's in the world? Death. That's really what's in this world. The land of darkness, the land of confusion. All right, and you see that Jake's mind is confused. That's an actual curse from YAHAWASHI'S. Okay, he said he's gonna strike you with madness and bewilderment. You gonna say something, Elder?
It tells you in Micah the 2nd chapter, this place is defiled, basically. Right. It's polluted. So when you go into that word polluted, it means defiled.
Right.
So this world is gonna defile you, man. It's gonna make your spirit incompatible with YAHAWASHI'S. Most High ain't gonna do it. He's gonna put you to death.
Yep. What can he do with you? Other than put you to death. Okay? Go ahead.
Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
Man, we get that in Matthew 24 too. I think 13. Go ahead.
Through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark on the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, who's doing that? Who's sighing and crying for all the wickedness that's happening in the planet Earth? All right, just from the trees not even able to grow. Esau's cutting them down. From the animals being oppressed, being locked in cages, being experimented on. All right, the oxygen level, we not even breathing at the capacity of how YAHAWASHI'S wanted us to breathe oxygen. You get shortness of breath. Your cardiovascular system is all messed up. Which, when you go into the word cardio, it goes in Latin, means heart. Your heart's fucked up. And you having people at a young age having congestive heart failure, having leaky valves. It's because of the food that they eat. Esau eat tablets with the food. All right, he experiments on Israelites. Everything is defiled here, like the Elder was going in. Everything's polluted here. All right? The very shoes that you wear, they got mixed fabric. All right, different polymers and shit seeping into your feet. Your feet all fucked up. You hear this, you're 19 years old, you got back problems. All right, that's the only the devil would do something like that. Only the devil, the deceiver of the Bible. All right? Esau went heavy into the left-hand side because he's dealing with Satan. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine hearing.
To the other people, would you see all these people walking across the street from Chinese to Japanese, Korean? Hey, Amen. All right, you know, because Koreans, they don't like to be rich, the Ammonite. That's all. You're gonna go into slavery, by the way. All these people are not worried about how. See, when these other nations wake up, they don't say, "How can I please Yahweh Shema Shai?" When they don't wake up, they don't say, "Call out Yahweh Shema Shai, Thwadi Yahweh Shema Shai, Barak Yahweh Shema Shai." They don't say that. They go upon their own vain path. The path, really, the path to destruction. That's what they go into. And we're trying to go into the path of redemption. We're trying to be saved, okay? We're trying to be saved from the judgment that are falling upon the earth, okay? Like the park fire out there in paradise, so to speak. They got burnt up. Do you want to be in a car trapped on fire on both sides and you just literally get burnt alive? Would you want that? Would you want? No. So we know. Like, nah, I gotta please Yahweh Shema Shai. I don't want that to happen. You don't want this when they send the FEMA camps in, wild beasts come, earthquakes come. You in a goddamn earthquake, you get hit with a cinder block. That's not a good way to go out. Okay. Here it is. The Lord, He'll hit you and just have your head stick out and you still be alive for 3 days, just suffering. The Lord can do that. That's the terror of the Lord. Okay. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in my hearing.
To the others, you other people, 2/3 of Israel, because judgment must start at the house of Israel. Go ahead.
Go ye after him through the city.
Right. He told the angel, go throughout the midst of the city, man, and do what?
And smite.
And smite, meaning kill. All right. Go ahead.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Neither have you pity. And this world will make it seem like people pity you. Well, I feel sorry for you. You might be sick. Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Man, I don't think people don't care. Well, the Lord's going to show you the real definition of not having pity. All right? When he lob your head right off in front of your children. All right? That's going to happen. That's coming. When the Lord sicks his sword on the world this one last time, when he's sick Esau on you Israelites, he gonna show you the true definition, man, of pain. All right, and your lover, Esau and other nations, they gonna show you that they don't like you, that they hate you, that you're the undesirable of the earth. All right, that's what's coming to the earth. Not peace, not love, not unity. All right, there's gonna be no rainbow coalition. Wait, just from last week, there's more judgment. There's way more judgment than just from last week. Why? Because the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's turning up the stove, so to speak. All right, it was on low. Now it's on medium. The Lord turned to medium high, and when He turned it on high, man, it's gonna be all out, just nothing but judgment out here, man. These people are not gonna be able to go from store to store. They're not gonna be able to go shop online. They're not going to be thinking about, oh, what am I going to buy for my kids this Christmas? Or Christmas Day, that's going to be out of their mind. They're going to be thinking about how to survive that very second. How I see that house has food. How can I get in that house and kill everybody and take that food? That's what they're going to be thinking. Or they're going to see their young child, their newborn, and they're going to be talking to each other how they're going to cook it. That's really going to come to America, man. And this shit has already happened all around the world. Look what's happening in Yemen. They get bombed to hell and back. All right, that's coming to America. All right, and it's already started. It's already happening. Literally as we speak. Go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young.
Yeah, so the Most High says slay utterly old and young. So old people are going to be slayed and young people are going to be slayed in that day. Go ahead.
Both maids and little children.
Women of marriageable age, young girls, so to speak. All right, young 12, 13-year-old girls. Pizzas. All right, we can't put them too much on the terminology, you know. They don't run with that. Go ahead.
And women.
And, you women, man. You women. The Lord is just gonna wipe a lot of you women out. Yep. The mass majority of women is gonna get put to death, and which there's way more women than men.
Yeah.
So just as the Most High, He set Esau up as that pride to get crumbled down, Esau, he thought the woman right there with him, because the woman was an intricate part of his plan. This whole system, as you see it, would not work without Eve there. So why would Esau take his pit bull with him? Really, she's the one who conspired with Esau to build this shit up. All right? It says all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. All right? So the woman is the most wickedest creature on the planet Earth. All right? And Esau, he knew that. He capitalized off of that. All right? Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Right, because it's all about the elect. All right, the Most High is only doing this for his elect men. He's taking vengeance for his elect men. All right, if you do not have that mark of exemption, all right, well, this is not a physical mark, okay? It's not the same mark when you read about in Revelation the 13th chapter. That's not the same mark, okay? That mark is talking about an incision that's going to be placed inside your hand. And you niggas that's saying it's not the chip, you're going to be confronted with the chip. Yep. And a lot of you pussy ass niggas going to take the chip and then you're going to be destroyed. All right? You're going to be destroyed. And you're going to get a heavier judgment for those who told their congregation that it's not the mark. You're going to receive the heaviest judgment, man.
Yeah, a lot of your followers is going to put you guys to death, man. You know, cause you playing with their lives. You know, this is serious, okay? Yep.
And begin at my sanctuary.
Yeah, begin at my sanctuary. And then he said, go ahead, read that last part.
Yeah, yeah.
Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, you old niggas. The elders of Israel. Go ahead. Matthew 24.
Oh yeah.
But if you have something,
y'all have something too.
All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16.
Yep.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
Yeah, and the Lord, he has us. What did he tell Peter and Andrew? He said, I shall make you fishers of men.
Yep.
So we are fishers of men right now. We cast out the net, okay, which the net symbolizes the words of YAHAWASH'S. All right? So we cast out the net. Go ahead.
Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters.
Right, so we're fishing for the elect. And it's going to go into in Matthew 24. All right, we're fishing for the elect. So when you look at a fisherman has to have patience. A fisherman has to have patience to get the catch of the day. Once you get the catch of the day, okay, now I can go home. All right, so the catch of the day is not yet done. So once the catch of the day is gone, then the Lord, he gonna send hunters, man. It's time to hunt. It's time to hunt you people. All right, that's when the Lord, he gonna send out that spirit of judgment. That spirit of judgment is gonna come out. All right. Furthermore, the Lord is gonna use us to judge you people. Okay. Get Matthew, like Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50, I believe, is 20 or 22. But go ahead, bro.
It says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them.
Yep, hunt them.
From every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
Yeah, every facet of society, every government set up, every power structure set up here on the planet Earth that's not of YAHAWASH'S is going to be thrown down. Yeah, it's 51. Yeah, 51 slide. Yeah. Bring that up, bro.
It's Jeremiah 51, and you want me to start verse 19?
Yep, verse 19.
The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
That's good, yeah, I want you to start it because it's talking about Jacob. If you get stupid with it. It's talking about the Israelites. Go ahead.
And Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Yeah, meaning the Most High is only dealing with the children of Israel. He didn't make a covenant with any other nation. Okay? Real quick, it's Psalms 50 and 5. He didn't make a covenant with any other nation. That's why the other nations, they don't know the ways of YAHAWASH'S. You don't see the Koreans, you don't see the Africans praising the Lord. You don't see them going to the scriptures saying that we're the Israelites. Read that.
Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me.
The saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites. Go ahead.
Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Right, so who made a covenant by sacrifice? Undoubtedly, anybody in the world can tell you that that's the Israelites. Okay? That's plain and simple. That was it on that. Go ahead.
Back in Jeremiah 51 and 19, The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Right, so there you go. It's all about Israelites. But you have to be, your forefathers have to go back to one of these members right here on the tribe. And how do we know we're the Israelites? Romans 8:16. The Spirit bear with also in Deuteronomy 28th chapter said these will be a sign and a wonder. All right, what is a sign and a wonder? That when you look upon these curses, you have to look back and say, okay, who are these curses upon? All right, it's upon the Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, undoubtedly. All right, irrefutable proofs. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, the Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and
the Lord of hosts, the Lord of troops.
Yeah.
The Lord of armies. And we are part of his army. We are part of his army. Yeah. We're one faction of his army, because the nuclear missiles is also his weapons of his indignation. That's also his army. Okay? Go ahead. And Esau's in there too. But he's on the left-hand side. All right, go ahead.
It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Yeah, with thee will I break in pieces the nations. So the Lord, He's gonna give us that power to break you nations up, man. And that's what we're patiently waiting for.
Yep.
All right, that's why we get so happy when we see judgment upon Esau. Esau crying, losing everything, get hit by a car. We get elated. And you know what? Hey, if you ever had the pleasure of stomping out an Edomite, you get a burst of endorphins, man, like no other. All right, if you ever had that pleasure, okay, that's gonna be part of the joy of the kingdom of heaven. Everything that we're gonna do is gonna be pleasurable. See, everybody knows who the Israelites are, man. Everybody's gonna know who the Israelites are, and you know what? Through the Spirit, I did a video earlier about how more people are gonna be coming up, and you're going to be confronted with being a servant of YAHAWASHI'S very soon. It's because this word is getting out there on a high level. And the more judgments that come to the earth, the more they're going to inquire. They're going to be, why is this happening? Because they're going to go to Esau. He's going to tell them a lie. Oh, it's just an act of random events. Oh, we just need better gun control. No, hey, we're going to tell you because it's judgment of YAHAWASHI'S. That's what we're going to tell you. Go ahead.
It says,
I'm sorry?
Is this a new thing you have? Or it's been older? I just wanted to know. I have never seen it.
That's just a new song.
Yeah, it's a new song. This is a new song.
Oh.
Right, this is a new thing. All right? This is a new thing, all right? The Lord said he sent forth the apostles last. All right? So all the other groups of the world, the Christians, you're Catholic?
I go to Baptist church.
Oh, you go to Baptist church, Filipina?
No.
Where are you from?
In third, right here. Right
no,
here.
what's your ethnicity?
Well, I go to church in Baptist.
All right, that's good. Go ahead. Finish it.
It says,
yeah.
She looks just like my grandma.
Yeah.
Just like my grandma. Okay.
A piña. Go ahead.
It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Right, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Go ahead.
But with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Yeah, with thee will I break in pieces the nations. Meaning the Lord, He's going to use us to break in pieces the other nations, because they broke us up as a nation. They took our let's just go through a couple of things. They took our woman.
Yep.
They turned our children against us. All right. They took our heritage.
Yep.
They took our language. Or they took our customs. Hey, they took our land. Or they took everything from us. What do we have in America? Oh, we have Federal Reserve notes. The white man's on that paper. All right. He took everything from us. Oh, he took our nationality and he said, look, you're the monkey and I'm the Israelite. I'm the Jew. All right, so what do you think the Most High is going to do to a people that did that? All right? Because Esau, he coveted everything. And it tells you that there's nothing more wicked than a covetous man. All right? That's Esau. That's Esau in its entirety. All right? Go ahead.
It says, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Yep.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. And with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Yeah, because the Lord, he's going to give us that power to destroy our enemies. And that's what it's about. It's about destroying your enemies. Well, how did we get taken down? We got destroyed. So that same energy that Esau and other nations put into trying to destroy us, the Most High is going to turn it upon his head. That's why Esau is going to be exterminated, because he actually tried to exterminate us. Okay? He's just not successful, because Esau has never been successful in anything outside of wickedness. All right? And even within that, there's a bounds that he can't pass. Okay, according to Job 14th chapter. All right, because so there's only so much wickedness that you can do, Esau, until the Most High comes to destroy you. And this is what's happening now. Now you're being reproached for all the things that you've done. All right, the sins have reached up into heaven. So now it's like, oh, the Lord's like, I gotta destroy this nigga. This nigga's going out of control. All right, he'll actually destroy the earth. Here it is, the Most High, he created earth, the earth to actually recycle itself, so to speak, and actually last for eternity. The earth is actually, the Most High created earth to actually last for eternity. And here this nigga Esau, which he's the real nigga, he only been in power, what, a couple hundred years? And he's literally about to destroy the whole earth. He about to wipe the earth from off the planet Earth. He about to wipe the earth from off the solar system. Hey man, who's the devil?
Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened.
That's the one I wanted. Except those days should be shortened. And how are the days being shortened? Is the Most High speeding up the days. I'm like, God damn, we were just at camp. We literally woke up and we're back at camp. That's how fast these days are going. That's how fast these weeks are going. The months are like weeks, and the weeks are like days, and the days are like hours, and the hours are like minutes, and the minutes are like seconds, and the seconds are like milliseconds, and the milliseconds are like nanoseconds. All right, everything's moving quickly for the elect's sake. Go ahead.
And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
Yeah, you got trannies walking. Everybody's about to get a tranny. Everybody about to have a goddamn robotic heart and a conscious upload into a goddamn transsexual robot. No, but we're laughing. We're making light of it, but this is actually real. This nigga got sex brothels.
Yeah,
sex robot brothels. Yep. Well, out here in San Francisco, they passed legislation to ban children's sex dolls, man. Because there's a market for it. There's a goddamn market for sex, children's sex dolls, and you know who got one in their closet, under their bed. You know, Jay got a shoebox, Nike shoebox with money in it. You know, maybe a pistol.
Yeah.
So what he got? He got a whole goddamn array of children's sex dolls, man.
Well, the same Edomite probably that came up with the legislation got child sex
you already know.
dolls.
You already know. And it's some type of loophole. Oh well, it looks like a child, but it's really 13. You know this nigga, man. He gonna come up with all type of bullshit. All right. And this is the world. This is the actual world we live in. As much as bugged out as it is. This is the actual world that we live in. So except those days should be shortened. Go ahead.
Except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
And no flesh is going to be saved. Esau will destroy everything off the planet Earth. Because he's not even good to himself. Here it is, he's trying to poison the Israelites and put fluoride in the water, and he's poisoning the other Edomites. Yeah. He's spraying chemtrails in the air, and he doesn't understand that everything is circular. If you have something over here on the Western Hemisphere, it's going to end up on the Eastern Hemisphere. So ultimately, everybody's going to die. He doesn't care. Or he think he just going to be some type of augmented reality with his consciousness plugged into a goddamn iMac. All right, this dude's the goddamn devil. All right, and he is getting taken out of power. Right along with you heathen nations. All right, because you heathen nations. All right, right along with the so-called white man and his bullshit ass system. Cause look, here it is. You trying to move away from de-dollarization. You try to actually de-dollarize, but you're using the same fucking system.
Yeah. Yep.
You're using the same system. You're still using that same fractional reserve banking. You're still using that same interest-based lending. This is all because of this is all the system of the devil. So how the hell are you gonna come into power? How is the goddamn Chinese gonna come into power? They overeating live octopus, live squid. All right, they can't fucking drive. All right, their laws are all messed up. They polluting the air. You think the Lord is gonna allow the goddamn gooks to reign supreme on the planet Earth? They'll destroy the Earth too, right along with the so-called white man. You think that the Lord's gonna allow them goddamn East Indians, dot-head East Indians? The brother sent out a video. They letting. You gotta be bugged out. You lay on the ground and let fucking cattle just run over you. All right, stampede on you. So hey man, this day the only ones who need to be in rulership is evident is the children of Israel. Okay. Why? Is because the law, statute, commandments of YAHAWASHI'S are going to be implemented in the planet Earth. And this place is void of the implementation of the law, statute, commandment. Hey, you holding something? If you get Job 10, Job 10 and start at 21. Hey man, sometimes you just want to fucking wring somebody's neck. You just want to look at the first Edomite and just put it to death. And that's how Jay be feeling, man. Jay be feeling like, man, rip a goddamn Edomite's fucking head on some like Mortal Kombat shit. But you know what? We gotta be patient. All right, this is a race of endurance and patience. Cause the Lord, according to the prophecies, He's gonna give us all that. We gonna rule with Him, and we gonna beat the fucking nations down with a rod of iron, as the scripture said. Can we get that in Revelation 2?
Revelation 2:25.
There you go.
But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
Right. What is that? What is that talking about? It's talking about this truth. Hold fast. Like when you fasten something to the wall, why? So it can stay stable. When you fasten a seatbelt, so you can say stable in the car. Right? So we have to fasten this truth. We have to pretty much keep it inside of it. We can't let nothing sway us away from the love of the Mashiach.
We're gonna hold this truth very dear to us. You know?
Right? Yeah, because this is the only thing that Esau can't take away. He can't take this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from you. Or he can kill you, but look, the scriptures say that your works are gonna follow you.
Yeah.
Alright? So what can Esau and his bitch ass army do? He can't do shit. Alright? He could come in with his lousy ass guns. Come in with his Gurkha troops. Hey, look, you know what? When Esau be confronting the brothers, Esau be scared. His gun be shaking and shit. You know? And we ain't even got nothing on us. Why are you shaking?
10 deep.
Yeah.
They're shaking, you know?
Yeah, he arrests you, want to take your garment off. He's scared to take your garment off. Like, nah, that's a religious garment. Like, yeah, that's a religious garment. Oh, okay. I'm like, nah, you can't take this off me. Oh, okay. He's scared. Esau's scared, man. Because he don't have no power. His power is waning. Or he's calling Satan, Satan not answering. Satan didn't even take a hiatus. He didn't even take us a battle. He leaving Esau. That's why Esau's counsel is being broken up. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just back up the point. Psalms 118:6 says, "The Lord YAHAWASHI'S is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me?"
What can you do, Esau? What can you do? He can't do shit. Here it is, we cursing you out in your kingdom, all right, to your face. Your woman's all on the internet doing who knows what, all right. Do all kind of crazy shit. Your kids want to be so-called black. You got literally Edomite kids that crying because they want to be black. All right, because being an Edomite, you're being reproached for being an Edomite. Okay, that's why Esau's he's trying to separate himself from other Edomites. Oh, I'm not like that. No. I'm black. Black Lives Matter. You got Edomites, right? Which I got people that I live by Edomites with Black Lives Matter posters. Oh, Esau. All the Edomites that live in my area, they all got a nigga woman with them, man. Hey look, I'm on the team. Hey buddy, what's going on? Like, no, you're not. she's the gagger, okay? All right, and she's gonna be destroyed too, right along with you. But that's what you have. Is you have Esau. Okay, we get that in Job. If it's if Esau be multiplied, he multiplied with sword with a 20 and 27 or something like that.
I got
17, 20 and 27, something like that. You get that. Yep.
It's the book of Job, chapter 27, and verse. I'm gonna start at 13. It says, "This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty."
Yeah, you go up in that chapters, there's nothing but that's Esau.
Yep.
All right, because everybody's going to receive a reward. Everybody's going to receive a reward on the planet Earth. Either you have a reward of the wicked and you have the reward of the righteous. Okay? Because whatever you do is whatever energy you put out, that's energy that's going to come upon you. Okay? So you push out wicked energy, wicked vibrations, and that's all this world pushes out, man. These people hate you. They don't even know you. They just hate you because you're there. Like, yeah, why are you hating?
I did a video the other night on the 9 most murderous people of all time, right? They're all Edomites.
Of course.
Yeah, the explorers, right? Columbus wasn't number 1. They had Hernan Cortez there. But on all the, it started with the murderous level, and then right after, like, how murderous they would rate it like consistently murderous, bloodthirsty killer, or just like straight, whatever. And then right under that, they show you a cause of death or how they died. All of them got judged heavily. I believe Columbus died of all kinds of diseases. Hernandez Soto, he got trampled by his own horse. His own horse booked him and then trampled his own ass. And then a lot of them got judged in horrible ways, man. So the energy they push of just death and destruction, it comes back to them. And none of them died like an honorable death, like at war, standing for anything. A lot of them died after retreating, after the Indians attacked them, and then the horse trampled them. Some of them died of syphilis, all kinds of diseases. Those are not honorable ways to die, man. And so you pushing that energy out, you so-called white, hey, dying in that paradise fire, that's not a cool way to go out, man.
That's a shameful way to die.
No, that's not. Oh, what's up?
It's not a cool way, it's a hot way.
Oh, man, not a cool. Hey. That's heavy. You're in the spiritual world. You're looking back on yourself. You're burnt to a crisp in your fucking driver's seat, man. All right, you're totally through. Okay, that's not an honorable way to go out. And we were talking about it last week, right? The men of Israel in the scriptures, they rather would die at the hand of their own men or fall upon their own sword than get killed by a woman or get killed by a heathen, right? So those are not honorable deaths. And the die of the nuclear missiles, man, there's no worse way to go out, man.
That's the ultimate hatred.
There's no worse way to go out.
Yeah, the Lord, if you die, if you die in a nuclear fire, the Lord had it out for you, man. He didn't like you. He hated you. All right, he hates a lot of people in the planet Earth. Contrary to what the world teaches, that God so loves the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Well, okay, if that was the case, why did the majority of people reject his Son? Okay. Oh, you know what? Real quick, get Matthew 10:33, just real quick. Because you have the whole world on a vibration of love, but when you bring out the scriptures, everybody's against the scriptures.
This is a vibration of hate.
Yeah, this world is a vibration of hate. This world is a vibration of wickedness. All right, well look, we're pushing out good vibes.
We're pushing love.
The gospel.
We all love. We 100% love. You other people are 100% hate. Yep. You say we're all hatred and this and that. No, man, the hate that we have within us is righteousness, which is actually happens to be love. People wouldn't even understand that. Yeah, this whole society's through, man. Okay? America ain't coming back. Yeah, I just saw Trump's tweets right now. He going off on the fires right now. He's blaming California for the fires. He's blaming California for it, which is right. Most High don't like California, man.
Right, Trump gonna stop funding because you Edomites over here in the wildlife. You what do they call them? The
fish and game.
Yeah, fish and game. You ain't doing your job. Yeah. Esau, you need to do your job. You know they doing all type of sick shit, just leeching off the government. They don't do no work. That's why the fire. We blaming Esau, man.
All they're doing is fucking up the environment already more than it already is.
Bro, you know what they got? They got fucking dungeons over there, kidnapping kids, raping them, man. Okay? So the Most High burned everything up. All right, well, if the Lord loved you, would he burn you to a crisp? If the Lord loved this place, will he not declare nuclear missiles to be shot at this place?
Yeah, Trump's making everything political, and it's been like that. Who's in now? It's Newsom, Gavin Newsom?
That piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach is gonna go even further down now, man. Now that that asshole's up there.
Yeah.
Oh, Sacramento solely through. That guy's a real piece of shit. Like.
Nah, that's true. Yeah, because he used to be the mayor of San Francisco. You know, and then he worked his way up. You know, he did even more and more wickedness. Right. But pretty much, they're saying, well, look, you got sanctuary cities here, and California is like the main representatives that are coming against Trump, like Maxine Waters, Gavin Newsom,
Kamala.
Kamala Harris. So they're making it's a California against the rest of the United States thing. So Trump, instead of him showing compassion and all that, he's using this as a political play. You see, if California had their shit together, if they would just do what we say, this wouldn't be happening. Trump is a complete piece of shit, man.
Yeah, and then everyone said that, and then right after that tweet, just recently, he said, "Oh," then he shouted out the firefighters, and he said he sat, and everyone's and everyone's leaving comments saying it's too late, you piece of shit. Yep. You know, people are saying that to him. Yep. And then you can't tell me Love put that man up in office, all right? Pure hatred for so-called blacks and Latinos put that guy in office, man.
But that's what all these Edomites say on the comment board. Was that's what happens when you live in a libtard state, sanctuary state. These the scriptures say, the love of many shall wax cold. Yeah. They don't even say nothing like condolences to the families.
And nobody goes when Joplin, Missouri got hit. Nobody was all, that's what you get for voting red. Nobody was saying that. Yeah. But when it comes to California, you say it because you hate the fact that Jake is up here, man.
Yeah.
There's too many Israelites for your liking, right? And they're out here running wild.
Yep.
But who's getting hit with the fires? Esau that voted for Trump.
Yep.
Paradise, California over there. That's bro. They're super racist, okay? And the people that established that city did nothing but rape and pillage all the Indians there and exterminated them, man. Like the Gadites. So they got what they deserved, man. They had it. Exactly. Karma.
Get 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6.
The Most High had it out for y'all, man. And it's coming to manifest right now in these wildfires.
Manifest destiny. Yeah, good.
Hey, here it is. You got wilderness all over the world. Why is the wildfires always hitting California, man? On a different level. They said with the Woolsey fire, right? The Most High sent hurricane force winds in that bitch, man. 70 miles per hour. And that wind has nothing but oxygen, which is fuel, and then it spread over 100,000 acres, man.
Right. If Esau, he said that fire was moving with a park fire 80 football fields a minute. The fire was moving that quick. That's a direct strike from the Heavenly Father. Come on now, you can't. Come on. Let's not get stupid now. The Lord, He's breaking this place down, and he's killing you Edomites, you so-called white people.
Because whose pocket is this going to hit, man? The government. They got to rebuild it, the insurance companies, and they're already in the big hole, man. So America's just getting in a deeper hole, man. And how are you going to get out of it? You're going to go to World War III. You're going to use the alphanumeric microchip. You're going to collapse the economy. But not until a great earthquake happens here and kills all you homosexuals, all right?
Right. Hey, it's crazy because all these outside cities and towns from like these big metropolitan cities, they're being destroyed. So what's that going to do? That's going to push everybody even in closer. That's going to push everybody in closer so they can implement the chip further, and they can really lock you people down in these small ass cities, or have you in these little tiny homes, or these little what do they call them? The which one?
Tough shed, micro apartments.
Yeah, the micro apartments, tough shed, yeah, tough sheds.
Oh, very free camp. Bro, they're actually doing that though. Hey, because in San Jose, to live in those areas, they actually gonna have you clean up the area too. You gonna get paid to clean up the area, then you go live there. When you watch that movie, y'all brothers, y'all gotta watch that movie. Sorry to bother you. Yeah, that's what it break down. So worry free. You get 3 hots in the cut. All right, don't worry about nothing. That's why it's worry free. Don't worry about nothing, man. I'll take care of it. Yep. Which is why people gonna take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip.
Oh, I mean, I gave the brother the Berkeley tour today, right? Right. Just nothing but driftwood. In other words, the RVs. up and down the street, man.
Not too long. That wasn't there.
That was not there.
That wasn't there.
Last year, 2 years.
Mountain View, heavy. Remember I sent you
Oh, that's El Camino, right?
On El Camino.
And El Camino is like on the scene. That's not like a cutty street. El Camino goes all the way from here, all the way down to San Diego, man.
Oh, yeah, San Diego, yeah.
Okay? And that's the El Camino de Real, right? Which is the royal road the Spanish took, dominating this land.
Yeah, it means the royal road or the royal path.
And then that's the path the Franciscans, the monks, took, establishing their mission system. So they would walk mission to mission, just raping and being a sicko. All right. And so this devil, he has a street called El Camino. That's a heavy street, and every city has a street called El Camino, pretty much up here in the Bay, pretty much on this side, right? Those are major cities. That's in their face. I believe El Camino and San Mateo is like the main strip, right? Santa Clara as well.
It's like an old time.
It's the old time, yeah, because it goes all the way back. And they got a number of RVs out there. It goes through Palo Alto, Menlo Park.
And where it's at in Mountain View is right by Castro Street. That's the main street.
That's the main strip.
Like as soon as you go off Castro, you keep going. Downtown. You go down Castro the other way, aside from opposite from where the train station is. You hit El Camino. And so all those business, you have to see that. You have to see that if you're going back to the 101. You got to see all of that. And it's like the whole it's like 3 blocks of just RV.
It's a blight. It's a blight on society, man. At one point, we were the blight. So-called.
It's a nice ass neighborhood. Yeah. You even if you live in like a rundown area there, you still got to pay like when I say rundown area, it's only like a street with Ishigar there and they look all dirty and rundown. They're still paying like $1,500-$1,600 for like a 1-bedroom. So you get, if you like in a luxury spot, you paying about $2,700 to $3,000. And you got right there, it's a gang of RVs.
Living for free.
Living for free.
And they're just dumping their shit in the middle of the street.
Barbecuing outside.
Having a great time.
Shooting up drugs. Yeah, they out here partying. 4 o'clock in the morning, you gotta get your ass up to go to work. You mad as shit.
They got their generators running. They're sucking energy.
It's loud.
They're sucking energy from your complex using your water hoses. You know.
Yep.
But you gotta pay for it. And then
value going down.
Yeah, they're parking on the street that you gotta pay for, man. But hey, who's to blame for that? The so-called white man, right? Because the so-called white man, he has a thing called NIMBYism, which is not in my backyard, right? There's a reason why these Edomites living in the hills, there's nobody living around them because they don't want to allow people to build more homes over there. So what's happening? Everywhere you look is now homeless people, man. All because of that policy, libtards.
And you know what, El Camino, while we saying that, these hoes walking by, it's gonna be the main host road, man. Yeah. Cause these whole age.
Oh, El Camino,
man. Yeah. They gonna be you were mentioning the video, and I can see it too. The hoes like, yeah, they offer like $10. It's gonna be like that. Like, look, I got a piece of ginger, you know, and a bottle of water. What's up? That's gonna happen.
That's happening in Seattle. That's a big city.
That Seattle's bad.
It's like North Seattle. It wasn't like that when I was living up there, man. That place went down rapidly. Why? Because
it's like California. Just as bad as here. Damn near now.
Yeah, well, I was just up there, man. It was damn. It's not worse, but it's
getting close.
The chick, she was shocked. She was shocked to see that. It's like, damn, this shit is like San Francisco. Yeah, because San Francisco comes to you, man. Yeah. Because what happened? All those people from San Francisco moved up there, and what did they bring? California, San Francisco problems, Bay Area problems. Opioids. Now Seattle turned out.
Oh, the thing about Seattle, they found opioids in the marine life. So if you go, you know, they got a heavy marine life out there with oysters and clams.
Heavy.
You get doses of opioids when you in prescription drugs. Well, eat that food.
That's why more addicts are gonna go there because they're gonna get oids whichever way they go, man.
Vicariously.
Yeah. It's paradise.
Go ahead, brother. But yeah, hey, $10. That's like this happening right now, though. How much worse in San Francisco? The cost of living is higher, and people are already just more naturally bugged out by being down here. So yeah, a woman gonna be throwing neck for like 50 cents. She gonna be bargain price. She gonna lick you like a lollipop for a lollipop, man.
Yeah. And then that's what and well, you say Isaiah 4:1.
That's real.
They don't even want nothing. Look, I don't even want nothing. I just need protection. I just want to be part of your harem. Read that.
2 Thessalonians.
This is the time that we're coming. We're in that time. If you're not on fire, if you don't believe now, hey man, hey.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, go ahead.
Hope the fire gets you.
2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Right, yeah. Read that again, Baba Kashab.
2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Hey, man. Hey, Barakatah YAHAWASHI'S. Because the Lord is really recompensing the things that have happened to us, man. Literally right before our eyes. You can turn on YouTube. Hey, man, I like watching documentaries. The Unreported World, that's a good ass channel. All right, you just see nothing but pure hell, man. You see these people catch pure hell. And this is the way that it's supposed to be. All right, because we've been catching nothing but pure, and we still catch pure hell. But the only thing that separates us from this world is that we have the spirit YAHAWASHI'S. All right, we have the understanding. All right, so the Most High, he's breaking down everybody. Right before Esau being homeless, he's strung on the opioids. This nigga need new opioids. He needs shit that's even higher level than fentanyl. And fentanyl is 50 times more powerful than heroin. Damn. So this new drug, I believe they say it was 10, I gotta look back. It's 10 times, right? It was 10 times more powerful than fentanyl. So what?
And fentanyl is what's used to tranquilize horses.
Okay? That shit is sweeping America as we speak. Everybody's on drugs. Ma'am, are you on prescription drugs? Good. Don't be on prescription drugs. All right? But because everybody else is on prescription drugs. All right? Go ahead.
I got pre-sale.
Oh, you got pre-sale.
Prescription drugs is anything from antibiotics to
she lying.
To the scissor.
She lying.
Oh, she's on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Baruch chapter 4, verse 30. It says, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee." Baruch 4:30.
Can you start at start at 20? Start 24.
All right. This is Baruch 4:24. "Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation."
Woo! You see that? You see how read that again, Baba Kashab.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 24. "Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity."
The neighbors of Zion are talking about the other nations.
Yep.
Go ahead. They seen our captivity. They seen how low we became. Strung out on drugs, being just bugged out of our mind, being a goddamn American. Oh, they seen Jerusalem get taken down. Yeah. They heard about Jerusalem get taken down. They seen us get rooted out of our land. They seen us get shipped off into these cargo slave ships. They seen us serve slavery. So just as they seen us get taken down, go ahead.
"So shall they see shortly your salvation from our power."
Yes, so shall they see shortly. And it's short, man. If you look at the time frame that we have time down here, it's very short. It's very, very, very short. Okay? Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. All right, at any given time, this society can collapse. And that's the type of that's the mentality that you're supposed to have in this thing. Okay, because it can go like this. All right, the Most High just said he's speeding up the time. All right, what time do you have to tarry? What excuse do you have? Ultimately, you're just not a man of the Lord. Go ahead.
It says, "And which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting."
Yeah, we're gonna be saved on a high level, man. We're gonna be saved on the salvation that we're gonna take place. Lord's will, we be part of that elect, that number. We have to say Lord's will. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we pray to YAHAWASHI'S that we are part of that number. Because the things that are coming to the planet Earth, you don't want to experience those things. Death, destruction, famine, hail, nuclear missiles, all right, mass amount of dead bodies. And I'm talking about right here in the good old United States of America, where people live in comfortability. You go to McDonald's at any time of the goddamn day, 24 hours out of the day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year, you can go and get something to eat. You can't do that around the world. You gotta wait. You gotta catch food. Food has to come out. I was telling the elder how I watched a documentary where Jake out there in Panama, they gotta get shipped into canoes. It might take 3, 4, 5 days just to get it to their village. You people have never experienced hunger. Wait, you people are so stupid. Esau told you when you wake up in the morning you gotta eat. They're not even hungry, but I gotta eat. I gotta get energy.
Yep. Yep.
Now they off midday, they crashing. That's why you got to get a sugar rush. You got to have your coffee. You got to hit a pipe at work. You got to sniff a line.
You got to get a bump.
Yeah, you got to hit a bump in the bathroom. That's why these bitches be going to the bathroom so much. They hit bumps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
crystal meth. They take
heavy.
opioid.
Crystal meth is heavy among
you
grown men in the construction, man.
Oh man.
Right? You guys do supercomputers? Y'all all off the meth.
Because everybody's in pain. Everybody's body is being broken down. The only reason why we're able to sustain because the scriptures say that the spirit of a man that sustains his infirmities. And what is the spirit that we have? We have the spirit of YAHAWASHI'S. But it says a broken heart, who can bear it? And you can see that these people's hearts are broken. Their spirit is broken. This is what America does. And America breaks you down so you can tap out and give it to Satan. Okay, this is what America. And then you see that all these people, they have tapped out. They have totally given in to Satan. Unbeknownst to them, that's how deceived these people are. And these people are waxing worse and worse because their understanding of how the world works is being crumbled. All right, they're losing their jobs at an all-time rate. All right, once they lose their job, what you're only getting max unemployment is what, like $335 out in California, maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, a week. That's a week. That's $330. That's like $300, almost $400 a week. What the fuck?
Groceries.
What the fuck can you do with $400 a week? What can you do with that? All you can do is wipe your ass, and then you still need more. Okay, go ahead.
My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High.
Yeah, so we all went into captivity. We're still under the wrath of YAHAWASHI'S. But the Lord, He's having mercy upon us. We see His mercy. All right, because even though the Lord has great wrath, He has great mercy. All right, and us coming back to the Lord, all right, humbling down, because this truth is about humbling down. Okay, it's not about being proud. Humbling down, the Lord's having mercy upon us, and He's going to exempt us from this judgment that's going to take place. YAHAWASHI'S, we have that thawa, okay, that exemption of judgment. And that's what it's about. It's about the Lord having mercy upon you. Go ahead.
It says, for thine enemy have persecuted thee.
Thy enemy has persecuted us. Esau, we flip this around, Esau and the other nations. They have persecuted us. To this very day, you think these other nations are with us? These other nations be talking shit, these Japhites, these Moabites, these Ammonites, these Cushites, these Hamites. All the other nations talk shit about behind you black, Hispanic, and Native Americans back. All right, they're going to receive judgment for that. Everybody's going to get a piece of that judgment. Everybody's going to get a piece of that cup. Esau's going to drink it. Esau's going to be forced to drink of that cup. Okay? That's right. Go ahead.
It says, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
Right, surely thou shalt see his destruction. We're seeing the destruction right now, man. Okay? Esau's destruction is being taking place as we speak right now. Oh, right along with his lovers, the other nations. They're being destroyed too. Look at them. Look at these other nations. They're riddled with poverty. They're riddled with homosexuals. Their financial system is being broken down. Okay, that's why the other nations are mad. Jeremiah 51:7. We bring that up. The Spirit has it. Go ahead.
It says, "It shall tread upon his neck, my delicate ones."
And that's part of the prophecy. Yep. Okay, and Genesis the 49th chapter. All right, and this is what's happening. Look, bugged down Moabite kids. Yeah, oils and vaccinations, legs all fucked up. That's judgment of the Heavenly Father, man. Think we give a goddamn about you damn goots? I hate you goots.
Right.
Go ahead. The Lord hates you goots. Look how He made you. Go ahead.
My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy.
Yeah, the delicate ones are talking about the Israelites. Yeah. Did not the Lord, He likened us to a comely and delicate woman? Yep. We're His delicate ones. And that's why He's going to judge you other nations for touching us. Zechariah the 2nd chapter, okay? The 8th verse. He that touches the apple of my eye, he that touches you touches the apple of my eye. Okay? And you know when you go into that, the apple of the eye is a saying. Meaning when you touch the pupil part of the eye, because you can have shit in the white part of your eye, But once it touched the pupil, you like, oh shit, I can't see.
Yeah.
That's a hindrance. You can't see anything. So that's ultimately what you nations did. All right, you were poking at YAHAWASHI'S eye. All right, go ahead.
Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High.
That's why we are in good comfort. The men of the Lord have an optimistic viewpoint on life. Okay? Not a pessimistic. This world has a pessimistic look on life. That's why they say YOLO. You only live once. I'm just gonna do what the hell I want to do. That's the spirit of ESAU. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna just take drugs, fuck my body. I'm gonna just drink liquor. I'm just gonna just party and bullshit. Why? It's because they don't have a future. All right, we have a future through the spirit. Our future is reigning with YAHAWASHI in the air, coming down, subduing all the nations, beating up Edomites, dealing with an innumerable amount of women, having an innumerable amount of children, enjoying YAHAWASHI'S creation. Because that's all we gonna do. What Jake's spirit is all about rising up early and partying. But we gonna actually be able to do that. You know, brothers be saying, we gonna keep the party going. Yeah. It literally, the party it's gonna be eternity. It's gonna be non-stop. Non-stop party.
Party going. Yeah.
Just keep the party going. It's gonna be no more tears, no more sorrow. We was gonna bring that in Revelation, the 21st chapter. It's gonna tell you that how we're not gonna we're not gonna have any tears. Right, 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter tells you, those who cry as those who weep as BS. Let's bring it out actually. I'm about to quote it all messed up. You're not supposed to,
those that mourn and those that have not wept.
Right, that's the one, that's the one.
1 Corinthians 7th chapter.
7th chapter, yep. Why? It's because you can't mourn and weep here. You can't feel sorry for yourself. First of all, we were just reading that. Read that verse again.
Yeah, go ahead. It says,
ain't no time to be feeling sorry for yourself. Ain't no time to be feeling sad. Okay? You know, that spirit, sometimes the spirit of mourning does jump on you, but you're supposed to whip yourself, you're supposed to whip out of that spirit by the spirit of YAHAWASHI, praying to the Lord.
Scriptures talk about being brokenhearted.
Right.
Yeah, you know, the Lord doesn't despise that. But the Lord will have you brokenhearted, will have you in that spirit just to build you back up.
Right.
Because our Lord, because you get built back up by who? By our Lord.
Right.
It says He's sent. Right. He is sent to heal the brokenhearted. It's Isaiah 61st chapter.
Yep, and it wasn't the Lord sacrifices a contrite and a broken spirit.
Yep. Yeah, He will not despise that.
Right.
You know. So yeah, you are going to feel that way, and then it says even in laughter the heart is sorrowful, and the end of mirth is heaviness.
Right.
You know. So you know that's a part of it. Yeah, it's all about you overcoming that sorrow and you getting built back up.
Right.
Hey, like the army, right? Because this is an army. This is a spiritual army. What do? You get broke down, so then what? You can get built back up.
Yep. I think you can start at the top, no, and go down.
Yeah, I think it's 61.
Yeah,
61. Yeah. Will you read this real quick? Yeah. This pretty much sums it up. That's what it is. That's the best analogy I can use that we know of the army. They say that I'm gonna build you down so I can break you. I'm gonna break you down so I can build you back up. That's what the Lord does. There's certain things that you get sorrowful for, but then the thing is you can't be consumed by that. You know, you always got to get built back up. So then you can do what? You can edify. All right, so you can edify others so that you can be useful for the body. Because if you're just in that sorrowful state all the time, you're not gonna be in the spirit to do nothing. That's why you see a lot of jakes that just let go. They say that, I let go of myself, you know, because you're just sorrowful, you're just eating. Like the brother Shemar goes into the sad diet, you know. Go ahead, brother, read that.
It's Isaiah 61, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh, is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Yeah, this is the prophecy of YAHAWASHI. In the Spirit, this is really YAHAWASHI speaking. Okay? He also said, Salaki, brother, because he also said that the meek shall inherit the earth. It's in Matthew's 5th chapter. That's who he's dealing with, the lowly. What's going to go more into it?
Says, He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
See, to bind up the brokenhearted. Matter of fact, hey, you mind looking that word up? In the Hebrew, Isaiah 61:1, that word bind. Go ahead.
He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
To proclaim liberty to the captives. Yeah, so who are you captive by? The devil. And like it says in Second Thessalonians or 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. 2 Timothy 2 and go to like 24. Yeah, because who was he dealing with, man? And the Lord was around a lot of bug outs, really. You go into it, but Legion. All right, you had women who had issues of blood. You know, so he was dealing with people who were held captive by the devil, by the spirits. You bring it out, 2 Timothy.
By the spirit of infirmity.
Right. Which he himself went through. Yet, hey, he was so strong, he could heal, man. Because he was a man acquainted with grief. Yet he could heal the spirits that was on you, man. He could cast out those demons. Even though he had grief and he had diseases. Because you look up that word, where he's going into it. Yeah, that grief causes what? Diseases, it breaks your bones. The scriptures tell you about that. We're going into that last week or the week before. Bring it out.
2 Timothy 2 and 26. And that they
start the verse before.
2 Timothy 2 and 25. In meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if the Most High peradventure will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth.
Right, go ahead.
And that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil.
Yeah, out of the snare of the devil, go ahead.
Who are taken captive by him at his will.
Who are being taken captive by him at his will. Yeah, you're just going back and forth. Satan, your whole life is controlled by Satan, by demons. So that's what the Lord was preaching to you, man. And there's countless examples of that. Bring it up. Because he said what? I come not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. Right, so go ahead, brother.
It says, he have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted and to proclaim liberty to the captives.
Yeah, those that are taken captive by the devil. Go ahead.
And the opening of the prisons to them that are bound.
Yeah, the prison in your mind.
Okay, yeah.
You got that? Oh yeah, definition. Yeah. Our people say that all the time. But we got chains on our brains, which is true. Yeah, mentally enslaved. You're taken captive by the devil. If you're into Islam, man, you're mentally enslaved. All right, you're into the Kabbalah, you're mentally enslaved. You're into paradism, you're mentally enslaved. Go ahead, brother.
The Hebrew word for bind is kabash. It says to tie, bind on, bind up, saddle, restrain, bandage, govern.
To bandage. All right, to bandage, because you put bandage on what? When you're wounded, man. All right. Again, he said, "I come not to call the righteous, but sinners to repent." Right. See, he's coming to heal. He says he's going to come with healing in his wings. Ishmael. Go back there. Let's have precept. Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, they're fascinated. See, because they're from our region, so they know, man. Oh shit, they woke up. That's what they're talking about.
You guys saying that, it's like, all the other nations seen us go down, and then they're going to see us actually get delivered. You know?
Yep. And they fear. Yeah. They fear because they know what time it is. Because Ishmael, they know they're not the chosen. They read the Old Testament. They're just banking on you not knowing who you are. And like the brothers just referencing in referencing Achior in Judith the 5th chapter. So oh shit, now they're returned. Fuck. Yeah.
And now what is it called? The Philistines, their hearts melted once they heard that we were coming into the land.
Yeah.
You know, oh shit. Oh damn. You know, and then you try to give them a pep talk, you know. But that pep talk is not gonna see, you nations just going down, and they know it. You know?
Yeah, the Gibeonites, they try to act like they weren't even biased. Like, right, oh, we come from a far country. Faking the funk, man. To preserve their life, because they already knew they had no shot against us. Yeah, how you gonna beat us? We got chariots. Good. You can't fuck with that. All we gotta do is pray. The Lord just zap your ass, man. We just walk over your dead body into your city. Yeah, the women and children see that, man. You think they gonna put up a fight? They gonna be beating you? No, they gonna bow down, man. Full submission. Go ahead, brother.
This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Why it's talking about YAHAWASHI is going to arise with healing in his wings. Like he said, I come not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. All right, they that behold need not a physician. See, and he is the physician that's coming with what? Healing in his wings. To do what? To bind you up with that bandage. And they said, what? Governor. Because he's the governor. All right, tell you that in Isaiah the 9th chapter. That the government will be upon his shoulders. See? Go ahead.
It says, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
That's it. Whatever you have.
Yeah, you know what? Get Proverbs 12 and 25 real quick, and then Proverbs 17 and 22 real quick, and then we can probably start wrapping it up. Read the first one you get. Yeah, the Lord, he's because we're physicians also. All right, and we're casting out the words of YAHAWASHI, and it's healing the elect. All right, because we were all once sick, man. We were once sick in our mind. All right, and the Lord, he's healing us. Oh yeah, get Proverbs 17:22 real quick. Go ahead.
Proverbs 17 and 22. A merry heart doeth good.
A merry heart. Oh yeah, keep going. Slide.
Like a medicine.
Like a medicine. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine. Now, go back into that Baruch.
Okay.
Because it tells us to be joyful, man.
This is Baruch 4:27. It says, "Be of good comfort."
Be of good comfort. That good comfort that rejuvenates us, man. When we see these prophecies, you be like, damn, I don't really like anything, or I don't really like. You flip through the channel, the TV, like, damn, I'm just not feeling it. You know, there's nothing you're feeling, but then once you hear about a prophecy, you be like, oh shit. You get that boost of energy, man. You get them endorphins running, you get that testosterone running, you know? Because of this word. Oh, you got a precept?
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 18 and 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity.
Right. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity. Oh yeah, you know what? Get John 6 and 63. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. But a wounded spirit who can bear?
But a wounded spirit who can bear? And Babylon is set up to wound your spirit, to break your spirit, and then you just give in, to give up and to give in to Satan. That's what Babylon is set up for, because it's an oppressive city. This is an oppressive place. All right, and the scriptures say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Okay. This place is just nothing but just hard turmoil. Well, hey, here it is. You're taught up. Like, see, you're brought up as a kid to fall in love with a woman, give her the whole world. You 15, 16-year-old, she just breaks your heart, crushes you. If you're lucky enough to get that at that age, you might be 20, 25, 26. You're done with a kid. You're totally crushed. And then what happens when you go through that breakup? You get nothing but bad counsel. And then that cycle just keeps going over and over, and then you teach that to your children.
And now you're a cuck.
And now you're a cuck. You're a cuck. You talking about, well, I don't care. Whatever you did in the past, that don't matter. But at night you're crying in your pillow. You don't. Why did you do it to me? You see your woman on Instagram with another nigga. That's sorrowful, man. That's heartbroken. Why? It's because a woman is a man's possession. So that's an act. Somebody's ripping a possession out of you, and that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking to look at your situation like, damn, there's no possible way I can escape this. Because Esau set up glass ceilings. Furthermore, you will never be in power here on the planet Earth under the rulership of Esau. Okay, you can never just have I just want to have my own land, my own children. You can't do that here. Yeah. So this place is nothing but a heartbreak, and that will break his spirit. But John 6 and 63, real quick.
John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Quickeneth, Old Quaker English means to make alive. So that's why when we read these scriptures, we get what? We get rejuvenated in the spirit. All right, because you're gonna go through ups and downs in this truth. That's just part of the battle. You know, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be spirit. Sometimes you're gonna be low in the spirit. Sometimes you're gonna be real high in the spirit. And you have to understand both of those dynamics. You can't when you're low, you can't bug out and give up, right? It said a righteous man falleth 7 times, all right? But the thing about us, or Lord's will be part of that elect, a righteous man and a wicked man,
Yeah, turkey came early, man.
It's Thanksgiving for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody.
Yeah, he ate a whole turkey. Shit.
Turkey.
Say, Judge.
He's trans, bro. Yeah. He have turkey, half turkey.
Trans, what they call it? Trans ethnic or trans species. Yeah. The nigga got spliced with a GMO turkey. Go ahead.
Say,
but you know what? Nobody loves that guy, because nobody will tell him, like, look, get on this workout program. You know, do this, do that. You look like a turkey. Nobody gonna say that. You know? Because everybody really hates him. Yeah, you can come to us, but you gotta pay $500 an hour, all right? Go ahead. Minimum.
Say, Judge 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
It's the spirit that quickeneth. The spirit are these words. Because the word was made flesh, right? That was YAHAWASHI'S. So these words, we're eating Yahweh. You have to constantly eat YAHAWASHI every day. Constantly consume YAHAWASHI. Because look, this world is all about consuming what? Wickedness, man. We have to consume righteousness. Go ahead.
The flesh profited nothing.
So the flesh is, hey man, this flesh is gonna pass away. And you see that, man. Jake's body's through. The traps, your back, your lats, your quads, your IT band, your fascia's all messed up. Your internal system is all messed up. Your blood is bad. Your cardiovascular system is bad. Your adrenals are bad. And we're gonna go on and on because this system, this world is polluted. Micah 2. Yep. Okay, this whole world is polluted. So if you're banking on the flesh, you're gonna die in the flesh. Go ahead.
The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
They are spirit and they are life. So this is how we get rejuvenated. This is how we get replenished in the spirit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a precept. This 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed.
Yeah, the outward man is gonna perish every single day. All right, you gonna die we die every day, man.
Yeah.
We die daily, man. The flesh dies daily. You know, because you know what? We picked up just being in Babylon just makes you defiled, man. It makes you polluted just being here, this flesh. So that's why we have to separate our mind. Our mind really is in heaven, man. Because our conversation is in heaven. That means our deeds also. So you don't just talk. You don't talk the talk. You walk the walk. That's why when you have somebody from like 10 years ago from high school or something, they might get your number and call you, and then they speak to you, and it's like the conversation is very short. Used to be boys back in the days because their conversation is not a seasoned with salt like our conversation is. Our conversation is about these scriptures. We're not worried about money. We can get fucking money, man. Fuck this money. We can get women. Fuck these women. All right, we can get it all. We know the blueprints of how to get the money and wealth in this world. Just be a full out Satan worshiper. Yep. You cut to the fucking cut to the chase. Just cut to the chase. Say, look, just put 666 on you, and just throw the devil horns. Just rap about the devil. Just be evil, and then you know what? Blessings are gonna start coming to you. You're gonna obtain life. All right. But really, you're gonna attain death. Yeah. That's really what you're gonna attain. Because the flesh is gonna profit in nothing. But if you're in the spirit, you're gonna be walking in the spirit. All right? Because you know that the battle, everything you do is actually in the spirit. Everything that you go through is actually in the spirit. You're battling the spirits. All right? And you gotta differentiate if that's a wicked spirit or a righteous spirit. And how do you do that? It's by the measuring tool, the scriptures. That's how you measure that. Not by your own vain opinion. Where it says many have how does that go?
Many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
There you go. Many have been deceived by their own vain opinion.
Evil suspicion has overthrown your judgment. Evil suspicion. That evil suspicion is that your vain opinion actually matters.
Right.
That's an evil suspicion.
Which
that's actually the spirit.
Right. You know? Yeah, that's actually the spirit. Which really, everything is either a righteous spirit or a wicked spirit, man. That's really what it comes down to. All right? Because really, we don't have any. What you gotta understand, we don't have thoughts. Okay? We don't have thoughts. Our thoughts are supposed to be coupled by YAHAWASHI'S. Oh, okay. This is the right way. That was a demon. That was a demon that came into mind. This is the right way because this is what the scriptures say. That's how you escape judgment in this place. All right. That's how you walk, and that's that straight path. Which that word straight, S-T-R-A-I-T. It means to constrain. What are you being constrained from? Here, this is wickedness on both sides. You being constrained from dabbling in that, and as soon as you kind of sway on the Most High, whip your ass back. That's them afflictions that you go through. That's that chastisement. And a lot of men, they hate the Most High because of that chastisement. Tracy T. All right, he thought that chastisement was Satan. When it's really the Most High whipping you, trying to get you back on the straight path. All right, not the other way around, but that's them spirits not being able to battle the spirits. Why? Because you're not reading the scriptures. Reprobate.
It's just like a straight sheep. You know, the shepherd, they got the staff with the hook on it. That ain't for support. That's to grab the sheep by the neck, and that's not a. It's not a gentle thing. You know, that's a violent act, man. You grab the sheep and pull it. You know, that's what the Most High does to the nation of Israel. But Jake can take the thing off him and go straight. Then the wolves get you, man.
Right, exactly. And this place is full of wolves. Everybody trying to capitalize off you. Everybody's trying to destroy you, literally.
Yep.
Everything and everybody's trying to destroy you, man. This is a goddamn battlefield.
They're banking on your ignorance.
They're banking on your ignorance.
Your ignorance of wickedness.
Yep. Yep. That's the Satan. Satan, that's them fiery darts that Satan's coming to try to. Hey, look, Satan already got everybody else. Look at these people, man. You can clearly see that these people are totally bugged out of their goddamn mind. All right, really now it's almost unbearable even speaking with somebody that's not in the truth. You know, you got to use high-level discernment because everything they say is to try to trap you up. Oh, why you think like that? Why you think what's that? They'll look at you and say, oh, yeah. Or what you would say, oh, I like worshiping the sun or some shit like that, and look at you in the eyes. Women with husbands tell you certain things, like look in your eyes and see you gonna hop on them. These people are wicked. Where you done there? Let's read that group.
Oh, it's like, yeah.
And then we had Proverbs 17. Read that. Go to Proverbs 17.
Proverbs 17 and 22. A merry heart doeth good.
Yeah. So how do you get that merry heart? You have to be in these scriptures. That's how you get that merry heart. Because this is where joy comes in. Well, this word is also called the comforter. Okay, and this word comforts you. When you're feeling down and out, you don't go to the bottle. All right. Which the Lord did set up alcohol for us to use, but not to abuse. Right? Because when you go into 1 Corinthians 7, it says to use this world but not abuse it. When you go into that word abuse, it means to overuse. You're not supposed to overuse this world. So there are certain things on this world that you can partake in, but you don't overuse them. Why? Because that's beautiful. Because that will be off balance. You'll be tilted in a different scale. And the Most High is all about balance. Well, the Most High is all about order. He said, let everything be done decently and in order. A false balance is an abomination unto the Lord. So even within your life, even within this straight gate, this walk, it's about finding the perfect balance between the world and this truth, which the truth has to be way up here. This is where the balance scale is. All right? Go ahead.
It's Proverbs 17 and 22. A merry heart doeth good, like a medicine.
Like a medicine, see? Like a medicine. So this word is constantly healing us. Because it's like medicine. You see these other people, what medicine they have? They got opioids. They're opioid. Oh well, crystal meth is coming back at an all-time high.
Yeah.
Not just you have to worry about the opioids, you have to worry about crystal meth. Oh, and you know what? You got to worry about synthetic marijuana. That's another hidden epidemic in America is synthetic synthetic marijuana, man. On top of a whole host of goddamn other things, man. This place is a goddamn jungle. Go ahead.
But a broken spirit drieth the bones.
A broken spirit drives the bones. And our people have broken bones. That's why Ezekiel said this is the valley of the valley of the dry bones. Why? Because that means there's no life in the bones, right? Because they have a what? A broken spirit. Their spirit is broken. Satan has broken their spirit. All right, their conscience have been seared to the point to where there is, the Most High, He can forgive every sin except the blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. So Jake has the capacity to come back, but according to Isaiah the 6th chapter, the Most High has blocked their mind, because then the Most High will be he'll be bound by His word of saving them. But in order for His prophecy to be fulfilled, somebody has to be the 2/3. Okay, that's it. Get Proverbs 12 and 25, and then if brothers have precepts, we'll finish in that Baruch, or if brothers have precepts, we'll end it off on that. Go ahead.
Proverbs 12 and 25. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop.
Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop. So sometimes you do stoop in the spirit. You are low. Your body might be plagued, heavy. You might be in heavy thought. But keep going.